And this is Super Saiyan 7 Cinders. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Z Retro Gaming. We've picked up now where a little bit after what we left off. Where last episode we got on the Snake Way. I explained a little bit the way Snake Way works for stopping exactly on Z spots if you need those. And trying to make sure you got the strongest hand possible going into the training spots so that you can get the extra 14 points per training spot, which, kind of doesn't amount to a whole lot once you consider what you're going to get out of King Kai's training and then what you're going to get going and doing the training afterward. But it's still helpful. A little bit extra to go into King Kai's training with. We're now at the end of Snake Way, and we're ready to make it to King Kai's planet. Of course, once we do that, we move on. Well, we gotta get King Kai's story, which we can't read, right? And then we go back to Earth. Now, we've got to do basically the exact same thing we did with Yamcha, or with Yamcha. We do have to do the exact same thing we did with Goku and Piccolo. Now we're going to have to do it with Tien and Chaozu. They've got a board that they'll work through with even worse stats than Goku and Piccolo started with. The same will be true for everyone else, except for Piccolo. Piccolo's got better stats now. But we'll do a level with Tien and Chaozu, a level with, what did I pick next? I picked Krillin and Yamcha for a second level, or the next level, and then after that we'll do a level with just Piccolo and Gohan. At the end of each of these levels, they'll face off against one of these pairings. Will face off against one of Garlic Jr.'s goons. And again, I suggest you start off sticking close to this healing chamber they put you next to, and not go too far from it until you've leveled up a bit, which is what I'm going to do starting now. And we are now ready to kind of traverse this level a little bit. I have leveled up Tien and Chaozu a bit. Chaozu's just under 500 now, and Tien is a little over 600. It's enough to go ahead and make a move. And one of the things I do want to do is, I've told you about the bad guys on the first board. We don't see the Saiyans again here until we get to the last board. We will see some of the two Cybermen-looking creatures again. We also have 3 new bad guys we see pop up on this board and the next couple of boards where we'll go with Chaozu or with Yamcha and Krillin, and then the board with Piccolo and Gohan. On those boards, we'll see weaker versions of Garlic Jr.'s squad, three bad guys. So we can see up here, we've got another training queue You see, we've got these bad guys showed up here. Certain ones will flee on certain boards more than the others will. Don't really have a good explanation for that, but it happens. So one thing I want to do that I didn't do before, now that I've got a scouter, now that I know I've got a scouter, I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to save, use it, and then come back and load right to this spot again. So this guy, he's got a base power of 300 with an HP of 35. And he's about to go into battle with that card. Right. Now we go out and fight. Oh yeah, another one of the things I need to mention is I showed you which type of card is Goku's. Which this is Goku's type of card, this is Tien, and like I said, Garlic Jr.'s bad guys use it too. But Tien, Chaozu, Krillin, and Yamcha all use this card's emblem. And so, if you get a card like that, that's going to be a stronger attack for them. Also, need to talk about Tien and Chaozu's movesets for their energy attacks. I've not done that yet. Okay, so first off, is this the guy I just did? I don't even remember now. No. So he's at a base power of 270, but whereas the other one was a 300 with 35 HP, this one's got more HP, with 85 HP. Alright, now, again, let's see here. So, Tien's moveset, he's got a basic energy blast at 7. He has a solar flare at 20. He has a split form. And he has a split form with an energy blast. And I'm trying to remember what this one is. And we'll go ahead and use it so we can see. How about that? I'm not going to use his Chaozu. Chaozu has, instead of Solar Flare, he has a super skill, which, like Solar Flare, will stop an enemy for 1 turn. And then he has Dodon Pa, or Dodon Ray, whichever you want to call it. That's one of the odd things is Tien does not have the Dodon Ray, and I don't understand why. Oh, Tri-Beam. Okay, 80's Tri-Beam. I knew there was something I was missing, but he doesn't have Dodon Ray, or Dodon Pa, which is kind of odd. You'd think they could give him that move, but they didn't. Only Chaozu has it. But you know, Tien doesn't use it a whole lot after you get past the first saga of Dragon Ball that you see him with it. Since he doesn't use it much, I guess they decided he didn't need to use it in the game either. Now, Tien at this level can take these guys down, sometimes on his own, sometimes not. Chaozu still definitely needs help when he battles. He can't take one of these villains down in 1 turn. And all 3 of the Garlic Squad, Garlic Jr.'s henchmen, give you a little more health than the Cybermen things. they give you 8, 9, and 10 points, depending on which one it is. And a lot of times you get double, so you end up getting 16, 18, or 20 points. Alright. Like I said, I just want to get, at this point now, we're just going to come to try and get around this world a little bit. And then I'll take another quick step away from the display to level up again before we finish. Like I did here. We started the film, and you saw them come to this world, and then I left to level them up before you went anywhere. So this training session is one of those where you carry the rock. We'll go ahead and try it. Level on the top set of values, because that is definitely stronger than these values are. 4, 3, and go ahead, throw me a 1, 2, or a Z. That's none of those. So we'll fail, but that's okay. Now, we started off in the bottom left corner of the map. So just to kind of show you, that's the bottom. We're not going to really need to go down there. We need to go to the east. Eventually we need to get up, which you can't go, but we'll need to get up in there. But you'll have to go around the mountain range to get up there. So that's what we'll have to do. We'll go this way, and then we'll go this way, then we'll go north. Now, the first round I didn't get to show you these guys' attacks, so let's go and actually look at these. I don't think I've ever actually looked at them either, what their stats are. Huh! He actually is stronger. So why does he give you less points? He only gives you 5 points, but he is stronger. I always thought they were stronger. They seem stronger, but he's worth less. A little strange, but okay. That was worth looking at. Of course, that means the blue one is worth less, is weaker. Probably the same level as the Garlic Juniors guys, and they give you twice as many points, if not more. And as much as I like Tien and his moveset is extremely costly in terms of base energy. With the exception of his energy blast, which is less than the energy blast for Krillin and Yamcha. And of course, Chaozu doesn't even have a regular energy blast. He's got Solar Flare, he's got Super Skill, and Dodon Ray, and Dodon Ray is 30 points. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? See, he was worth 9 points. He's not gonna. Now we can go like this, get a little bit of distance out there. Because he's strong enough to handle himself if I fight like this, yeah. But they fled, so it didn't even matter, right? Now each level has let's get these out of the way. I could use a new long, but no point in that. Not really. Now we're not quite going to get this map finished on this video, but I can get us a little bit further over. And like I said, every level has this kind of core area where we can go train. Unfortunately, in this one, you don't have a healing pod near it. Instead, you've got the Z thing, but you go there and you get yourself some healing cards, you know, Corins and Kamis, and use those to heal yourself instead. In fact, I'm going to go ahead now and restore his base energy. And before we finish the level, I am going to go ahead and use these level up areas. And I'll start off the next video by demonstrating what those particular 3 training spot levels do, so you know for when you want to play the game. And that'll wrap us up for this episode of Dragon Ball Z Retro Gaming. This is Super Saiyan 7 Cindersh. Don't forget, never fear, because Cindersh is here. And we will be back with another episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel you like to do, and hope maybe you'll find some friends to come watch the videos and maybe try and play the game. Let me know if you do start playing the game, what you think of it yourself.